describe me as a Radiohead.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Weezer seems to be a little obsessed with Radiohead. Several times we have seen Rivers and the gang allude to their secret alt-rock crush Radiohead, most notably having a cover of their track Paranoid Android in 2011.
Please could you stop the noise? I'm trying to get some rest.
As well as mentioning the song in their White Album track, Summer Elaine and Drunk Dory.
She touched my ankle, paranoid android. I felt it in my molecule.
Which, let me take a second to help you process its use in this song. In arguably my favorite Weezer lyric ever, Weezer wishes he wasn't so sex-oriented, then a woman presumably touches his ankle on accident, and Rivers' response is to just say the title of a Radiohead song. Let's just let that sit for a second. Weezer also goes on to reference the album that Paranoid Android originates from, OK Computer. This includes naming their 2020 album OK Human, a name sort of acting as the parallel to OK Computer. And I'll say it, it's a fitting name for the Weezer album trying to capture a softer sound with themes of isolation. But if we leave the shallow water and go deeper into the Radiohead/Weezer pool, we can find what is definitely the most interesting Radiohead reference Weezer has made. Inside the disc sleeve for OK Computer, you can find a paragraph stating, "I like you. You are a wonderful person. I'm full of enthusiasm. I'm going places. I'll be happy to help you. I am an important person. Would you like to come home with me?" This cryptid message, found only by a select few, would for some reason go on to get a response in Weezer's third studio album, The Green Album, where if one were to look at the exact same spot as the text in OK Computer's sleeve, you'll see the following response: "No." But why does Weezer reference Radiohead time and time again? And why has every single time been a reference to OK Computer? While there's no definite answer out there, an interview with Apple Music in 2021 might point to the reason that OK Computer, and by proxy Radiohead, has found its way into Weezer's work for all these years. In the interview, Rivers compares his album Pinkerton and Radiohead's album OK Computer to that of the arms race that was the Beatles versus the Beach Boys, comparing the beloved but commercially failed Pet Sounds to the Weezer's similar experience with Pinkerton, and the Beatles' successful album Revolver to that of Radiohead's OK Computer. In the interview he says, "That's kind of what OK Computer was like for me. Pinkerton came out at the end of '96. And it was supposed to be our magnum opus, and it just got destroyed, and it's almost like it was game over for our band." He also brings up the first time he heard Paranoid Android to the interviewer as well. And then that summer of '97, we were on tour opening for No Doubt around the US in these big amphitheaters, and you can imagine what 15,000 fans of I'm Just a Girl are thinking of Weezer playing Tired of Sex. It does not go over. And then one day on the tour bus, the guys are like, "Check it out, it's the new Radiohead single." They turned on MTV and it was Paranoid Android. It completely obliterated me. This comparison Rivers makes is extra ironic when considering the fact that Thom Yorke has cited the Beatles as a point of influence, while Rivers has stated the Beach Boys as a point of influence as well. But irony aside, it would appear that Rivers' appreciation, as well as envy for the record, is what has caused the album to resonate and reappear time and time again in Weezer projects. And that concludes the Weezer and Radiohead connection. Hopefully someday we can see Radiohead mention Weezer in passing. That would be totally cool. Anyways, Icer the Clown, peace and love, signing out.
Let me be the one that you cling to. Let me be the one you call